Welcome back to another Spot the Difference video, where in a couple of minutes I help explain some commonly confused or misunderstood words and phrases so that you can use them perfectly every time. So last time, if you saw that, and if you didn't, check out the, I'll put the thing somewhere, check out the last video. Last time we talked about bring and take, and this leads me on to another pair of phrases that often get mixed up, or that when I speak to my students, they often don't actually know the difference. They know what they mean, but they're not quite sure really what the difference is or why they use one or the other. And in this case, it is go back and come back. And so if you know these two phrases, you know they both mean return. And so using return is fine. It sounds a little bit formal. It's not the most common in everyday speech. The two phrasal verbs are actually better. And really, it's a very simple concept. It's the idea that it depends on the direction you're returning. So like when we're talking about go and come, if we just remove the phrasal verb part there, it's always about go is going away from the speaker or the subject of discussion, and come is moving towards the subject or the speaker in this case. So for example, I go to work and I come home because I'm home now. So for example, if I was on holiday now in Italy, I would say I came to Italy yesterday, because I'm in Italy. So it's not about just where you live, it's about where you are when you are speaking. So for example, if we imagine that I work in an office, and after the pandemic, I return to the office after the summer, and I'm trying to tell someone about it now while I'm at home, I would say, oh, I went back to the office yesterday. In this case, because I'm at home, I'm going to the office, I'm going away from where I am, so I went back, so I returned to work. Whereas when I'm at work, I would say, oh, I came back to work yesterday. It still feels a little bit weird, because in this case, I'm at work, and so when I move from home to work, I'm now talking about moving towards where I am in that discussion or in that moment. So it's also important to remember that if you're talking about the past, the movement is related to where you were at that time as well sometimes. So in this case, for example, if I talk about when I came back from my holiday from Italy, because I'm in England now and I returned to the UK where I live and where I am now, come back sounds better. So that's the real key difference here. As always with go and come, it's about moving away from the speaker is go or go back if you're talking about returning to somewhere. And then if you're moving towards yourself, it would be come or come back if you're returning to where you are now. And there you have it, guys, another short video explaining a very commonly misunderstood pair of phrases, and I really hope this is helping you get a good grasp of some of the subtle nuances of phrases that we have in English. And as always, your challenge for today is to write 2 sentences for me using the 2 phrases that we've discussed in the video, and then I can give you some comments and see how you would use them in your own conversations. Have a great day, have fun learning English, and I'll see you next time for some more English learning fun.